Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm just going to show you a makeup routine for usually when I'm just going out. So it's not like an everyday routine, but it's just up everyday routine. Okay, so let's get into the video. So first of all, I'm just going to do my brows. Let me brush it up now. Need to brush it up. Guys, I'm suffering from all these acne scars. I don't know where they came from. Just going to do my brows, line the bottom of it, and just going to line the top of it slightly. I don't do much to my brows because I already have thick brows. So as you can see, there's a scar here. This is from when I was a child. I had a football scar. I wasn't playing football, but I had cousins who were playing football. When they were playing football, we used to run across the field just to distract them, and then I got hit by a ball. So that's it. I'm just going to conceal that a bit because there's no hair there. It's kind of hard to conceal, but I mean, I'll just do a bit. I'm just going to brush that through for it to blend. Then I'm just going to use my concealer to highlight it. Okay, I'm just going to use a concealer close to my skin color for the top bit, so it's quite easy to blend. That's it. I mean, everyone has a way they do their brows, but that's how I like to do mine. It works for me. So I mean, some people will use concealer close to their skin for underneath here and here, and use a lighter one here, but I like to do it this way because it works for me. Going to the next brow. So that's it. I'm just going to do the top bits again. No, the brows are not twins, they're sisters, or let's say cousins. So you can't always have them looking exactly the same. You can get it close to each other, but not exactly the same. So I'm just going to use my brush to blend it in. So that's it. I'm going to break that unibrow. I naturally have a unibrow, but I shave it off all the time. I really have thick brows, so I don't do much to it. So that's my brows. My brows are naturally thick, so there's not much I can do. That's just to play around it. Okay, that's it for my brows. So I'm going to do my face now. I'm going to do my I've already moisturized my face with my regular moisturizer, because, and I'm not going to use anyone else because that my face is already moisturized. So I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty for my face, and I use the shade 445. So that's it, 445. Just going to put a few pumps there, and I'm going to use my beauty blender. My beauty blender is dampened, so it's easier to apply. So that's it. I'm not concealing my face because I'm going to build upon my foundation, so it totally covers my face. And this is just one pump. This is supposed to be a medium coverage foundation, or maybe, I don't know if it's medium to full, but it looks like a medium coverage foundation, but I'll build upon it so I get it perfect. But if you're buying foundation, I'll suggest you go to the shop to get it tested on your skin before buying it. I may look like a complexion on camera, but I may not be what you think. So camera can be deceptive. It may look like, oh, I'm your same complexion, and you want to buy the same 445 for Fenty, but after buying it and bringing it home, you may realize that it's not your complexion. So I suggest you go to the shop and get your skin tested. With Fenty, I went to Boots to get my skin tested, to find my right shade before I ordered it online. I ordered it online instead of the Boots shop because they were doing some discounts there. So I'm just going to build upon what I've done now. So that's it. I'm going to match it to my neck. When I was testing at the beauty shop, I told them that they should match it to my neck. So it makes it easier when you match it to your neck than not to, because then you have to now powder everywhere. So I matched it to my neck. So guys, you see the difference? I didn't use any concealer. I just went ahead to use the foundation, and see, it's really blended out all my my dark spots, because I had a lot of acne spots or acne scars. That's it for my foundation application. I'm just going to now highlight my face. I'm going to be using just a regular highlighter. This from I got this drugstore palette from Sleek, from Boots. So I'm just going to use that to highlight my face. Oh, as you can see, I'm going to use a lighter shade. Can use I also use a lighter foundation though, because I think it does the same job. You can use a lighter foundation to highlight your face. So that's it. So since it's light, I'm just going to use the same beauty blender to blend it all in. Just careful, tiny little dabs. You can see it's highlighting. I'm using the same beauty blender because I don't want it to have harsh lines, and since it already has my foundation on there, it will be rather easier for it to blend in. Just going to take a bit over my eyelid mean, there are no rules for makeup. There are no rules for makeup. You do what suits you best and what is good for your skin. There are really no rules in makeup. No one created rules for makeup. But there are certain ways that you can do it. You may do it a different way and achieve the same result. So don't be bothered if you're not doing the same thing everyone is doing. So I'm going to use to highlight that with my translucent powder from MERCIER. You see, I didn't highlight my nose because I didn't want to. I only highlight this part of my face. Maybe I should highlight my nose. But I'll just use the powder on my nose, not necessarily add the concealer to it. And just my T-zone. And slightly on top of my brows. That's it. I'm not going to do much. Just do what is necessary for me. I'm just going to use the same powder to highlight my eyelids. Yeah, that's what I'm just going to do. Now I'm going to go into this is my MAC, what's it called? My MAC Studio Fix in NW45. Going to use that on on my face now. Just dabbing it on, so I'm not shifting anything, because sometimes if you have foundation on and you're applying powder, it could, I don't know, it runs over some way, so you have to be careful. Just dab it in, don't do too much, just dab it. Just going to dab it a bit on my brows, make it more mattified. That's it. I don't know whether to do an eyeshadow look, but I think I'm just going to do something small on my eyes, not a lot. I'm going to use this neutral eyeshadow palette from Revolution, the drugstore product. So if you need it, you can just go to your local Boots or Superdrug. I'm just going to use this orange shade over my brow. I'm starting from the middle. Yeah, just doing a bit on the middle of it. Just dabbing tiny little dabs. Remember, always dab, do not rush. Dab. When you're dabbing, it helps you build the color up, so you have a pigmented color instead of just a faded out one. So now I'm just going to spread the rest around. Now I'm just going to spread it around a bit wider than the center of my brows. Okay, so that's my brows. I think I need to go on and And for my blush, I'm going to use this Fenty Beauty powder in Mocha MAMI. Is it Mocha or Mocha? I don't know. I think it's Mocha. I'm going to use that. This is how it is. I'm going to use that as my blush. Look at it. Added a bit of warmth to my face. That's it. Can you see what's going on here? Added a bit of warmth to my face. I'm just going to go over with my brush. I'm not putting anything on. I'm just going to use my brush that I use for my powder to go over it so there are no harsh lines. See it? Now onto my nose. I'm just contouring my nose with a darker shade of powder. I don't like to highlight my cupid's bow, but rather to contour it so it's a bit darker. I always want the depth to show, so I rather use you see, I always want the cupid bow to dip deep. So now I'm going to use my elf liner to line my eyes. Do you see the difference that makes to your eye? Using an eyeliner makes so much difference to your eyes. So now I'm just going to use my waterline. So I rotated my eye. So guys, this is my lashes done. I'm going to go on to my lips now. I'm just going to line my lips with my pencil. This is from Maybelline. It's a brown black pencil. I'm going to use my Clarins lipstick in Rouge ECLAT Sweet Rose #2 on it. It's going to line just the center part of my lip. Look, and blend it in. I'm lining just that part and blending it in. I'm going to use my lip gloss. It's also from Clarins and it's in the shade 04 Candy. I'm just going to use that to I'm using that on top of my lipstick. So just want it to be glossy. You see that? Not too much. I usually like my lips pink, baby pink or neutral. That's it. So that's it for my makeup. Now my hair, I'm just going to put my hair on and I'll be with you soon. So I lost the footage of the end of the video, but this is the same makeup. Hope you enjoyed my video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you.